You might think a royal castle tour is just about history and glittering artifacts. But what Queen Camilla chose to show Melania Trump inside Windsor Castle on the very last day of the U.S. state visit left many people asking, was this more than just a friendly walkthrough? On the surface, it looked simple. Camilla, at 77, and Melania, at 55, quietly stepped out for a rare joint outing. But here's what makes this so unusual. It's not common for the Queen Consort to spend extended one-on-one time with a visiting First Lady. Royal watchers immediately clocked that this wasn't about pageantry, it was personal, and it was deliberate. The first stop? Queen Mary's doll's house. Sure, it's famous for being the largest dollhouse in the world, but Camilla highlighted something much smaller, and far more symbolic. Inside the tiny shelves were miniature books, each less than 2 inches tall. Among them, one written by her own son, Tom Parker Bowles, with the cheeky title, A Recipe Fit for a Queen. That detail wasn't random. Camilla was weaving her family's legacy into the display. Alongside it sat Queen Elizabeth's copy of Alice in Wonderland and King Charles's set of Beatrix Potter stories. To outsiders, they looked like charming little keepsakes. But to those paying attention, it was a statement. This monarchy is built on stories, and Camilla is writing her own. But the tour didn't stop there. If the doll's house whispered family connections, the next location spoke of power, the Royal Library at Windsor Castle. Camilla walked Melania straight into Britain's literary treasure chest. On display, a handwritten poem and sketch by Queen Elizabeth I, and a copy of Shakespeare's Second Folio, marked with notes by King Charles I himself. These weren't random curiosities pulled from the shelves. They were rare, carefully chosen artifacts that stitched together the monarchy's past and present. Opening these doors to Melania wasn't just generosity. It was a quiet signal of trust, and a subtle reminder of Britain's cultural weight. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Just a day earlier, the Trumps had been front and center at the glittering state banquet. But by the final morning, the symbolism shifted. Donald Trump was whisked away to meet Prime Minister Keir Starmer at Chequers, all politics and negotiations. Meanwhile, Melania remained behind, entrusted to Camilla. 2 women, 2 roles, one in diplomacy, the other in soft power. It's no accident. Royal experts say these moments are carefully orchestrated to balance the hard edge of politics with the softer language of culture, history, and personal connection. And Camilla knew exactly how to play it. Having school children present during the Doll's House tour wasn't just cute. It tied directly into her passion for literacy, one of the central causes of her royal work. In other words, she wasn't just guiding Melania through history. She was also showcasing the future, making sure her signature cause was front and center. But here's the twist. This entire visit wasn't just about what was displayed, it was about timing. This was Trump's second state visit, an almost unprecedented honor. By offering Melania a personal private glimpse inside Windsor after the official farewell, Camilla was sending a quiet message. The monarchy values this connection, but on its own terms. And as if to underline that, Melania's schedule didn't end with Camilla. She was set to meet Kate Middleton at Frogmore Gardens for a Scouts event, another example of royal women handling the softer, people-focused side of statecraft while the men focused on politics. 3 powerful women, 3 carefully chosen roles, all in the spotlight within hours of each other. Coincidence? Hardly. So what does all this mean? To some, it looked like a charming farewell, just another polite gesture in a long list of royal duties. But to others, this outing was layered with meaning, family legacy, cultural power, and a strategic reminder of the monarchy's influence beyond politics. And here's the question I'll leave you with. Was Queen Camilla's tour of Windsor Castle just a warm goodbye, or was it a masterclass in soft diplomacy, leaving Melania Trump with a carefully crafted message to take back to Washington? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you want more untold royal stories that go beyond the headlines, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter.